we buy a small amount of their tangerine. Well, we buy everything they produce, but it's a small amount.
And do all the citrus come here from Italy, or do some of them come?
No, we buy citruses from all over the world, but from Italy we buy all 5 of those citruses.
Because I noticed at the convention they said something about Spain, and they didn't say what.
Okay,
From
so
Spain.
Spain, we get most of our lemon from Italy, the vast majority, but we do buy some lemon from Spain.
Okay.
Most of our green mandarin comes from Brazil. If you saw the movie for when we launched green mandarin, most of it's coming from Brazil, but we also buy from Italy. So there's a lot of reasons and rhymes behind that, but that's north, south, east, west, trying to supply the different timing. So green mandarin in Italy is produced at a different time than Brazil.
Of course.
So you get this different timing of seasons, which helps with our demand. Great questions. So yeah, for those that didn't hear me before, my name is Jarred Moon. I work for doTERRA. I'm the sourcing manager for Western Europe, India, and Nepal. I've been with doTERRA for 3 years. When I first joined doTERRA, I was a sourcing manager for every continent but Africa and Antarctica. So I was busy. That's not true. I didn't cover Europe at that point, but since then I've added Europe, but I've dropped everything else. So I live in Luxembourg now, and I'm really, really happy to live there. I'm originally from the United States, but I'm Latino by heart, and my roots are in Europe. Go figure. Yeah, I'm a bit of a mess, but that's okay. So this facility, we'll wait for them to come over, but our partner is Amadeo Giovani is the company name. Amadeo is their last name. Roberto is right there holding the fruit. He and his brother Salvatore. Oh, there you are. Come hither. Sorry, I didn't see you. Salvatore and Roberto own the company with their brother. Their mother is there in the black. She's the 3rd generation, they're 4th generation. And Federica is 5th generation. Giovanni and Domenico are also 5th generation. We're just and then there's one more 5th generation running about. So you have three generations here today, and right now it's under the control of the 4th generation, the Salvatore. Salvatore has been working with doTERRA for 7 years. Has anyone been with doTERRA longer than that? No. So you are all new compared to him. I'm new compared to him at 3 years. So Salvatore has been kind enough to let you come to see his facility. It's a great opportunity for you to see something unique. Has anyone been to any of our partners' facilities before?
Yeah.
Which one? Where have you been?
Bulgaria.
You've been to Bulgaria. That's our own facility. That's a great facility to go
Vancouver.
to. You've been to Vancouver, where we do Arbor Vitae and Nootka.
Arbor Vitae.
Yeah. We do Nootka there as well.
Yeah.
Okay? But yeah, mostly Arbor Vitae. Nootka is in one of the blends, TerraShield. Anyone else had the chance to go anywhere? So this is different because it's citrus, and citrus is cold pressed, not distilled.
Yeah.
Although we do some distilled, I'm not going to get into that right now, but we get the cold pressed, and then you can distill that oil to get distilled oil, citrus oils. But this is purely, what we're seeing today is pure cold pressed, okay? That's their specialty. Again, I mentioned the 5 oils that we buy from them already. Starting with green mandarin, it's the start of the season. They've really cool new project that they've just started. The guy in the blue shirt is the inventor and creator of this machine that you're going to go see. That they just installed this season for this year. What it is a processing piece of equipment that has, it's basically like a giant cheese grater, okay? And the fruit rolls along these little saws, they're little blades. There's 5,000 of them in this bed of rolling blades, and they go up and down and roll through, and there's a pool of water that they go through, and that pulls the oil out of the wheel. Okay, so I'm going to explain it now. So when you go in, it's very loud and it's hard to see or hear. So we can answer any questions after, but you'll see that part. You'll go up on it. You'll look down on the fruit rolling through, and then next to it you also see where the juice is extracted. Okay, you can't miss it. Literally the fruit is being pulverized into little bits. But you'll go into another room where there's these blue centrifuges. That's where the water and the oil are separated. It goes through 2 different centrifuges, and then at the end, the very far corner, you'll see a little tank where the oil is coming out. Okay, that's the final oil. What they do with that then is fill it into a drum. They ship it to us. We receive that drum, and it goes through all the testing. When it's ready to be bottled, the only thing we do is filter it as it comes out before it goes into your bottle. Okay. Any questions?
Is this process cold or is it?
It is cold, no
cold
heat.
Press.
Yeah, so it's cold. It's called cold pressed. You'll see. We'll talk about the pressing later, but it's actually not pressed until they press the juice out. But it's a historical name. You're actually literally you won't see any pressing until you do the juicing. The cold pressing is from something you'll learn about later. Okay. Salvatore, you can talk a little bit about what you do and how you do it.
Nothing else. You say a lot more than me, probably. Okay. We go all together inside. Be careful to your hand. Don't put your hand where you see the thing for your security. Okay? And what else? You can go upstairs in the machine to see how the oil is extracted in small groups, please, because the spaces are small. Okay? And what else?
Are we allowed to take pictures and film?
Yes.
Yes.
Pictures and film.
Yeah, sure. You can. Okay.
And then after you see the centrifuge, there's a little room. You can get a bottle of.
Okay.
They're kind enough to give you a bottle of green mandarin oil. And then when you're done, we'll meet out here, and we'll meet as a group, and then we'll go into the laboratory area. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice. So, I will let you follow Salvatore. He will take you in.
Okay.